The football career of Ronaldinho is a symphony of skill, inventiveness, and moments of pure enchantment that have captured fans all over the world. Ronaldinho's career has been a musical masterpiece. In addition to being a player, Ronaldinho became an emblem of fun and flair on the field of play thanks to his mesmerizing dribbles, bold assists, and breathtaking goals. He transcended the game. Both his dribbling and his assists were courageous. His dribbling was captivating. His ability to surprise and excite, whether it was through stunning assists, dazzling dribbles, or cheeky goals, was the defining characteristic of a period of football that was characterized by his infectious smile and unequaled skill. In order to demonstrate Ronaldinho's distinct brilliance and the enduring legacy he has left behind in the world of football, let's take a look at some of the most incredible experiences that he has ever had. But before starting this video again, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our fantastic content. Now let's start it again. Various memorable moments and skills demonstrated by Ronaldinho during his football career. Number 5. Dancing before scoring this Chelsea. When Ronaldinho was competing against Chelsea in the UEFA Champions League, he experienced one of the most remarkable moments of his incredible career. A great deal of importance was attached to this match for Ronaldinho. Throughout the entirety of this clash, the supporters were captivated by Ronaldinho's amazing talent and flair, which would remain etched in their memory for a very long time. His play was so impressive that every single defender was completely taken aback by it. In the game, one of the most memorable moments occurred when Ronaldinho was in possession of the ball and it was close to the boundary of the penalty area. This was one of the most unforgettable moments. It was his dance-like shuffling that teased and enthralled the Chelsea defenders throughout the whole of the performance. He performed it with effortless elegance and self-assurance throughout the entire performance. During the entirety of the performance, he used this technique. The spectators and the experts were left in a state of disbelief after he fired a magnificent shot that went through the legs of the goalkeeper and into the net. The bullet was fired in a very short amount of time and it was successful. This goal not only exhibited Ronaldinho's charisma and flair inside the framework of the most famous platform in European football, but also demonstrated the great technical talent that Ronaldinho possesses. His name will forever be etched into the annals of football mythology as one of the greatest magicians in the history of the sport. It was a moment that typified Ronaldinho's ability to combine inventiveness and efficacy, and it will forever etch his name into the annals of football history. Number 4. Unexpected no-look assists. Even when he wasn't looking at the ball, Ronaldinho was able to produce goals that were so magnificent that they left everyone in wonder. This was the case even when he wasn't really looking at the ball. This brought to light the incredible vision and flair that he possessed when playing professional football. These plays not only showcase how outstanding he was in terms of the technical aspects of the game, but they also demonstrated how he was able to anticipate and set up scoring opportunities for his teammates without even having to watch them as they occurred. It was not even necessary for him to see them in order to accomplish this. One of the contributing factors to the unpredictability of his play was the fact that his opponents were frequently caught aback by these passes. This in turn enabled him to be a persistent threat to his opponents. As a consequence of this, people from all over the world found it to be an outstandingly pleasurable experience to watch him perform. As Ronaldinho progressed through his career, the so-called no-look passes that he utilized became an indispensable component of his playing style. He was a genuine football genius not just because they showed evidence of his invention, but also because they demonstrated the extent to which he knew the game. Number 3. Incredible solo goal denying his Bilbao. You are, in fact, referring to an occurrence that is well known throughout the annals of football history, and that took place during the period of time when Ronaldinho was involved. During the 2006 to 2007 season of La Liga, this incident took place during the match between Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao. The match was played throughout the season. Spain served as the location for the match. The two distinct clubs were competing against one another in this event. During the course of that match, Ronaldinho demonstrated an incredible solo run, dribbling past many Bilbao opponents with an astounding level of ability and finesse all by himself at various points in the match. During the course of the game, this maneuver ended up being one of the most memorable moments. In spite of the fact that he was getting closer and closer to the goalkeeper during the game, he was able to score a goal that gave the appearance that he had scored an exceptional goal. He was able to send the ball into the net. It was determined that Ronaldinho had committed a foul earlier in the play, which resulted in the decision of the referee, which was met with a great degree of controversy, preventing the move from being allowed. The decision was welcomed with a significant amount of support and opposition. Although the goal was disallowed, it is guaranteed that Ronaldinho's remarkable dribbling talent and creativeness will ensure that the moment will be remembered as a legendary one for the rest of time. This is the case despite the fact that the goal was disallowed. Even though the goal itself did not count for the official score, it is commonly highlighted as an example of his outstanding performance on the field. This is because the goal was scored by him. The reason for this is that he was the one who achieved the aim in the first place. Number 2. Unexpected back assist of Osasuna. The unexpected back assist versus Osasuna that Ronaldinho made during his tenure at Barcelona is not the only case that stands out in his mind. He also remembers other instances that stick out in his mind. Ronaldinho displayed his incredible vision and inventiveness in a manner that was genuinely extraordinary during a La Liga match versus Osasuna. The match was played in Spain. The occurrence of this event occurred throughout the length of the competition. During the course of the match, Ronaldinho was in a position that provided the sense that he was in a position where the majority of players would consider turning and shooting. This was the impression that was received by the majority of players. In order to receive the ball, he was positioned so that he was facing away from the goal. But Ronaldinho had a moment of incredible brilliance when he made a deft backheel ball without even looking, which resulted in a goal being scored by a teammate, most likely Samuel Eto'o or another player from Barcelona. This goal was scored by Ronaldinho. Another member of the team scored the goal. The fans and commentators were left in awe of Ronaldinho's abilities when he produced an unexpected and brave assist that displayed his one-of-a-kind flair and his ability to improvise on the field. Ronaldinho's abilities left the onlookers and commentators shocked and impressed. During his tenure at Barcelona, Ronaldinho's footballing skills were put on full show in a variety of different settings, and this is just one of those examples among many others. Also, there are many additional examples. Number 1. Juggling with closed eyes. To describe a football player who exhibits an exceptional level of ability and control, typically in a setting that is neither competitive nor exhibition-oriented, the idiom juggling with closed eyes is commonly used. This is because the expression is commonly used. It is a demonstration in which the player keeps the ball in the air by any portion of their body, including their feet, thighs, head, or any other part of their body, without looking directly at the ball. Players like Ronaldinho have been known to engage in activities of this like during warm-ups, training sessions, or promotional events. These activities have been known to take place. It illustrates their thorough understanding of the physics of the ball, muscle memory, and spatial awareness, all of which are required for football players at the top level. Moreover, emphasizes the importance of spatial awareness. Despite the fact that individual instances of Ronaldinho juggling with his eyes closed may not be widely documented in official matches, the fact that he is known for having great control of the ball and being inventive undoubtedly makes such a display plausible and impressive to envisage. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.